The world. And beautiful downtown lost the floor. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against Phoenix. And that result, guy, dominant performance as we've seen them.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were,
as they did, really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Irving in at point guard. Dang out there with Davis. Then there's Gordon, and it's Ajinça in at the 5 spot. Irving with a clean look, and another three for New Orleans.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
New Orleans on D. 4-point game. Griffin a screen on Irving. Paul kicks to Griffin, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to. And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Paul kicks to Redick. Shoots the three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Now, here is Irving. He had 40 points in the win against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
That drops.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry. Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
All right, Doris. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And on the way from Irving for three. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Raptors.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And you've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
Clippers trail by 4. Irving with the steal. Pulls it up. Cans the shot from the wing. Irving's got 15.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Paul goes in. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. The three. And that one's good. He's got 18.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Pelicans leading by 9. And on the way from Irving for 3. Redick with the rebound. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the paint. That's a 2 from Paul. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 6 points for Chris Paul.
The Pelicans call timeout.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Third is Chris Paul.
And so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
And Holiday kicks to Irving. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought it was the carelessness, though, Greg. A lot of their starters had to have their minutes cut back as a result. I mean, they've got to play with much more discipline tonight. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Clippers trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Johnson kicks to Porter from outside the arc. Cannot hit. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. That's good.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Porter. Irving dishes to E. The wide open look here for Holiday. And another three for New Orleans.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. New Orleans on top, up by... And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very...
Blake.
Of course, we know that Blake would say... Griffin's checked in for Gorgie Dan. Anderson comes in for Johnson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Porter. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. He's checked in. Dang comes in for Anderson. Gordon's checked in for Walton. And Irving subbed in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, Irving, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Gordon. Dang out there with Davis. And it's E. Go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 40 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Picked by Griffin. Redick with it. Picked up by Davis. Now here's Redick. He has 5. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. The putback and the slam by Blake Griffin.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
Clippers trail by 14. Passes to Redick. Griffin sets the screen for Redick. To the paint, off the pick, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Williams passes to Griffin. Back to Williams. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Anderson. The shot is off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Irving kicks to Davis. Back to Irving. From the corner. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
– 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Redick against Gordon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Clippers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Irving for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Irving's got 35.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Yes, Kevin, here with Doc Rivers, and
Okay, guys, tremendous work in the first half. These fans...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Zhang is out there with Griffin, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot. Irving dishes to Gordon. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot for the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zhang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Paul against Irving. Irving with the steal. Fires for 3. That's good. Irving's got 38 points.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Gordon. Back to Irving. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Dang. Zhang's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Paul kicks to Stevenson. No good on the triple. Pelicans leading by 20. And on the way from Irving for 3. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Attention, Staples Center, please. A big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Anderson right side. Sanders passes to Irving. Irving double team. 5 on the clock, and Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. He's checked in for the Clippers. And then for New Orleans, he's checked in, and Irving subbed in for Walton. Anderson dishes to Griffin. Buried from 15 feet out. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Irving. First in three-point shooting, first in free throw percentage, and defensively, he controls the airspace like no other, ranking 2nd in the league in blocks per game.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
Johnson for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Porter against Irving. And he overshot that one. Missed.